UALR is excited to be serving as the lead partner for the Central Little Rock Promise Neighborhood. We're excited because this really fits into some broader objectives we have to be good neighbors and to help with community building and neighborhood revitalization for the areas around UALR. But specifically, it helps with an effort and a commitment we have to the kids, the children and youth that are growing up in these neighborhoods, to help do our part to make sure that they are getting a great education. Because as a university, we do know how important education is, not only for them as individuals, but for our city, our state, our country. So as the lead partner, UALR's role really is to keep everything moving and focused and on track so that we do have a plan at the end of this planning phase, at the end of this first year. And not only that we have a plan, but that we are ready to put that plan into action and really see if we can start making change happen for the children and youth growing up in this part of Little Rock. A key part of this is by helping everyone keep their focus on the model that has shown so much promise, and that is the Harlem Children's Zone. And specifically, the principles that the Harlem Children's Zone think make it work in Harlem, and that is keeping us place-based, keeping us targeted on one neighborhood at a time and on community building, not just providing programs and services, keeping us comprehensive, really following this whole idea that we need to support the whole child. We need to support the child from cradle through college to career, and we need to support the child not only in school but out of school, everywhere that child is. And we also need to support the whole community, trying to do this for all of the children in the community, not just for a lucky few. And then finally, being results oriented. The Harlem Children's Zone uses a lot of data and a results framework and measurements and evaluation, not just to test kids, but really to test the adults and make us accountable to make sure that we are having the impact that we're promising for these children and families. My real hope for the short term for the Promise Neighborhood work here in Little Rock is that we really do figure out a way to make change happen, not just try. I know there are a number of great things that we do and great resources we have for children and families in Little Rock already. But when we take a step back and look at the big picture, something isn't working because there's still an awful lot of children growing up in great need here in Little Rock. So how can we make this work? What is it going to take? That's my real hope, that with the Promise Neighborhood, with a partnership working together, with the community, all of these things are key factors that we can all come together and figure out what it is going to take to make the magic that's happening in Harlem happen here in Little Rock.